Should you play Mother 3? The Mother franchise is a trilogy, and it's had some success carving out a fandom among RPG fans for the greater part of the last 40 years. The series boasts a unique sense of humor, compelling storylines, and in my own personal opinion, does far more right than wrong. The final game in this group, Mother 3, is arguably the best of the bunch. I know, Earthbound set the standard, and Earthbound did leave some pretty big shoes to fill, like Ronald McDonald with gout big. So when I say that Mother 3 filled them, I don't just mean that Mother 3 slid on into them size 30s with an equal amount of girth, I mean that Mother 3 effectively reshaped that shoe with the depth of characters and narrative that it boasts. But I digress. Earthbound is a fantastic game, and I'm not here to compare or rank the Mother series. So no matter where you put them, we can all agree, they good. So, all this being said, when Nintendo wrapped up their February 2024 Nintendo Direct with a teaser hinting at Mother 3's addition to NSO, it was a pretty big deal. But to address the giant pulsating and perhaps slightly offensive-smelling elephant in the room, that specific part of the presentation was only dedicated to one specific regional market, Japan. First of all, how dare they? Second of all, I get it. It's not all that surprising. Much like the game's official release 20 years ago, Japan is the home of the series. Despite that, there's been no small amount of Western outcry for an English release. What was initially hope has devolved into despair, and in some sick manipulation of our hearts and minds, the game is once again dangled in front of us like some sort of carrot on a stick that we're slowly accepting is impossible to reach. Really, it's almost a meme now at this point. Even executives and decision makers attached to the game and company have mentioned a desire to see a Western release happen, but it doesn't seem like it's been a priority for anyone involved to actually push the issue and make it happen. No one wants to take accountability for the lack of a Western release, and frankly, it's probably just a pipe dream at this point now anyways. But what if? What if there were ways to play it? Not only that, but play it and understand it. I mean, not everyone knows Japanese. You might, but I don't. He doesn't. I guess he might. And hey, like I said, maybe you do too, but if you don't, you've got options. You can create a new Nintendo account, choose Japan as its region, and then download the Japanese GBA collection on your Nintendo Switch with an NSO membership. Boom. There's the game. Now we cross the language barrier. If you take a look through the YouTube search results for Let's Play Mother 3 English translation, you'll find no shortage of complete playthroughs. I'm partial to this one in particular. But choose the one that suits you, and Jiminy Christmas, you've got both the game now in an unofficial guide. Nintendo Power Who. Now, playing this way will make for a pretty hand-holdy experience, and that's not ideal. I get that. But if you haven't played the game before, it's pretty darn linear. What I mean is that the game's strongest suit is its story, and the game progresses you through it largely the same way, regardless of minute decisions made along the way. If you're not up for that, hey, buy yourself a game cartridge and get it translated by Fabi.net, or get a personal translator, or learn Japanese, or continue to pray for an English localization. Some options are quicker than others. But dude, no matter what, if I can be completely honest with you, when I ask, should you play Mother 3? It's completely rhetorical. Drop what you're doing and slither on over to your Nintendo Switch and play it. Because you need to. Already did? Do it again. Because it's good. Like, really good. Like, make you cry good. You will have a good time. It will be a worthwhile experience. Tears will squirt out of your face like cascading waters through a canyon. And then you will consult a physician. And then you will play it again. Ultimately, it's a game worth enjoying, and it's an absolute travesty that it's this difficult and requires this many steps for Westerners to experience it. But it's absolutely worth it. Don't you think?